Greetings and salutations, universe. This is Krita, and this is Feed the Beast University. Woohoo! Hello! In the last episode, we took a look at some logistics pipes, and it's gotten a little bit cleaner. I even set up a little cement station right here. Easy peasy, just toss in some stone dust and clay dust, I reckon. And then in here, you just need some sand, gravel, and dye. You know, obviously I was using white dye because I wanted to have a system that displayed the essence of logistics pipes. And this basement, the purpose of it, you see, is to have pipes everywhere. We have steam flowing. We have, conveyor belts just pumping items around in the natural world. We have Ender IO pipes. Pipes are everywhere. That's the idea. That's the goal of this room. Eventually, I want to be able to jump around and have a good time in here just on pipes alone, kind of like a little parkour, which I just failed. In any case, this system has grown a tiny bit. Mostly I just reorganized it. I was doing some testing with Mark IIs. I found out that they, by default, I thought that the Mark Is only could have one module, but they can have two. So that's nice. I like that. Because mostly what we want on a chest is a provider and a polymorphic. Polymorphic makes it so that anything in this chest, so if I take this copper, right, we're gonna leave this spot next to the thaumium doesn't have copper. I come up here or to any of the logistics tables and I put it into the system. It's going to automatically, we might be able to see it for a second there. It's going to go to the chest that already has it, right? So it filled up that spot and then this spot, and now we sorted it. Polymorphics are kind of cool. They let you know where things are, but ultimately they don't matter all that much. You can have just tons of chests with, I believe it's like default item, whatever. I think I have a chest up here which is set to that. This one right here is a Mark II, and it has the item sync module as well with default, so that if the system doesn't know what to do with an item, I put it in here, it's going to show up here. You kind of saw it flash in here. It doesn't know where to go. It wants to go to a default route, so it's this chest. A decent way to put up a system is just have a ton of them, because it prioritizes polymorphic over item sync. Default is only if it's like, well, I don't know where to go, so where do I go? I'm gonna go here. Okay. Yeah. And I brought this chest back. I really wanted to be able to craft with all this stuff. And while this is nice, I don't want to wait for items every single time I do a craft. It's just not cohesive, and it gets really confused with the wrenches and the screwdrivers and files and whatnot. So better to have this chest here, especially considering I've been working with the assembler and all these LV machines over here. Let's toss that in there. I need more chips. I mean, I don't, but I want them, so I'm gonna have them. Yes. Let's take a look at how the crafting works with logistics pipes. In here, it has the crafting. These are ghosts. It's just showing you what it's going to try and make. And in here, I already have a logistics programmer, because this isn't going to call it. If I import right here, and you can do this when it's completely empty. So let's empty that. It's as if I just placed it. In fact, I'll place it again, slap that down. If I import, it has one. So it's going to call one. And if I go to this request table and I request what that item was, which was a crafting thing, it doesn't have a programmer. It also doesn't have any basic logistics pipes. Let's give that some of those. If I request it, once we wait a moment, because it has to get up there, request again, the crafting pipe, it still thinks it needs a programmer. So with this system, I've made a few programmers for Mark II, and I've flashed it properly. Mark 2, Mark 1, and crafting logistics. So now, if I wish, I can probably request a Mark 2. Let's try it. 3 basic chips. Well, I just made some of those. We'll do the crafting. All right. Request. And the items go to it. Comes down from the respective pipes and it zooms off. I did improve the system slightly. I put some upgrades, I think, on this pipe because I felt like almost all items should be flowing through this pipe. I made quite a few just to make things zip a little bit. And zipping, when it comes to this, is good. You don't wait as long for things to flow through the pipes. I don't think I have any more because I kind of want to put those in some more strategic locations. Like, well, nothing should be flowing out from here unless I'm putting something into the system. Like, if I do that, it'll flow that way, and once it hits that critical spot, it speeds up. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. I really needed more glass tubes, so this is a nice little fluid extruder. It just melts the sand, comes into here, and this guy uses the ball mold and makes some glass tubes. Nifty! Alright. I'm going to keep improving this system over time. Next we'll talk about how we can automate machines using satellite pipes and whatnot. But first, we still have to work towards getting to the Nether. Let's put away a few things. We don't need those. So one of the critical items. So this is perfect timing. It's half moon or quarter moon or something like that. That should be okay. I got everything together for the crafting, or for the creative Thaumonomicon. You know, this stuff, we have everything for it. To get the medium covalence dust, we know how to get Salus Mundus. We now know how to get Diamond Dust. And the Fengarum, I hope I explained last time how I got it. Just toss in some rock crystal and some glowstone into a thing of liquid starlight, and it should work. Up here it didn't, but now I have this cool... If I jump in it, it gives me 15 seconds of light vision. I think it's kind of fun. So I'm keeping that starlight up here for right now. So everything's together. Slap that on there. I'm impatient. So yoink yoink. Come on. This is only like one of the most important crafts ever. Creative Cheaters Thaumonomicon. Ugh. So this is going to give me all sorts of weird effects in the form of what I believe is called warp. Alright. We'll investigate all of these newly discovered researches at another time, but the first thing that we need is liquid death. Alright. We've clicked on it. It should be craftable. What on earth is... Where'd all this come from? What? What just gave me all this? Did this come from unlocking the cheater thing? Okay. I really hate research. Yeah, oh. Well, I'll get that quest later. It doesn't matter a lot right now. I think I got the items together. What it really needs is this mortise. It needs 100 of it. And some good ways to get it is all this stuff, right? And to use it, we need 100 mortise, 50 perdicio, and 20 alchemia. Alchemia? Who knows? This Thaumcraft stuff is very strange to me. And toss in a bucket with it. So that's 20 of it, and then we need 180, and that also has the bottle of poisony stuffy stuff. So 5 times 16, I reckon that's 80, plus 10, yeah, perfect, and the sand has 5 each, so 50. This should just work. Let's find out together. Liquid death. Ugh. Let's take a look, right? Cool, we have it. Liquid death cell, reusable morb. That's pretty useful. I think technically the sword is supposed to work. I tested it with some cows, it works. I tested it with my villagers, and it didn't. So, whatever. So, with the liquid death, we can put it into liquid form in a basic table, along with some stuff, which I don't have right now, and make some nether portal blocks. Fantastic. However, I don't want to do that right now. I want to be able to make this a little bit easier in the future, mortise, all this stuff. So I have got a system together. I'm not sure if it'll work. So let's find out again together. I want a piece of stone to make this work. This thing is a semi-complicated machine, and what it's going to do is up there are smart chickens, and they are going to go into these dispensers, and they're going to basically, oh my god, so much crafting and new research has been discovered over here. It's insane. These dispensers are just going to spit out eggs very rapidly, hopefully, and they're all connected up with redstone conduits. So we're going to put the liquid death here and not have it drop on us. That'd be bad. Not on us. Thank you. Right? This stuff is nasty. It just kills things. We might put I think I need a redstone clock. I'm not sure where one might be. Oh, there's one up here. We don't use this hardly ever, so we're going to borrow that. And I'd like to put some glass there so that we can see what's going on. I'm not too sure because the liquid is quite dark, but it should be okay. Let's put that there, and boink. Alright, let's just put down this and see what happens. Does it work? Why no work? Input. Input. Okay. So all these need to be on output. Oh, these are all on input. Okay, that's fine. Output signal color red. Still nothing. Alright, I'll be right back when I figure that out. So it turned out that output apparently is it going from the pipe out into the item. It just confused my brain a little bit, and since they were all green already, and green is my favorite color, we're gonna let that be. So the chickens, unfortunately, they spawn, and they fall down here, and they turn immediately into crystals, and I think they should be dropping into here. It's a terribly not very nice system, but I was curious how it worked, and it seems to be working quite well. The liquid death turns these little fellas into very, very sad crystals and feathers, but I was hoping to see different types of stuff. I'm not really seeing it. All we're getting is Bestia, Volatus, and Air. So I'm not really sure what to make of that. But considering it gave us some liquid's death, we can. Oh, geez, this is so sad. Ugh. I wonder. We'll probably put some mute block on that or something, a muffler. But we're gonna get away from that and pretend that never existed. So, do we need mana? And there's mana everywhere. We're gonna put in the liquid death to this fella right here, and we're gonna get together the things we need to make the nether portal block, right? So, what do we need? We need some flawed quartzite, which I believe comes from sifters. We do have some quartzite somewhere, so maybe just forge hammer. Thaumium plate, we know how to make that, easy peasy. Some steel plate, we have that up the wazoo. Obsidian, no problem. I think we need basically 10 of these, so a whole bunch of that. That might be a little bit trickier. Let's see, feathers, well, we're getting that now. And gold ingots, obsidian, yeah, that'll be easy, no problem. I'm gonna get that stuff together, and we'll be right back. It's important to remember when making thaumium that you only need, or the blue steel is much more efficient. With each one of these blue steel, I get 2 thaumium. For the same stuff, of ingredients, right? And once we get stainless steel, we'll be getting 5. As you progress, things get better. Yeah. I don't actually remember making a sifting machine, but we have one. I could like forge hammer it and then just centrifuge it and do some autoclavey stuff to get the quartzite. Whole bunch of options. But you know, sifting machine is valid. We have all these nice little things we could get. We might get some exquisite ones, which I have absolutely no idea what they do. But I feel like sifting machine, it just feels right. It might not be right, but you gotta go with your gut. And here are our angel blocks. La, 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 la. I wonder if it makes all 10 at the same time. That's a good question, right? Not sure. Also, this is just... oh, this is amazing. Come on. It does make all 10. I feel like I'm missing some. Oh, well, it made 4. Okay. I believe this is everything we need to finish this recipe. Oh, nether portal block. Stairway, highway to hell. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright. There's... I'm not sure if we need to be protective over, like, the portal itself. So I might just go with the technique of have it be very far away. Seems like a good technique in this case. I'm sure it's going to be very deadly back there, so I think we're not going to want to be able to... I don't think we're going to want to just jump in with things that we care about, one might say. That might be bad. Might not go over very well. But I think we're probably going to have to save that. For now, let's at least just place the darn thing and make sure it works how we expect it to. Here will work. I think it only has 10, so it doesn't give us the corners for this portal. I wasn't a huge fan of the nether aspect of it, so we're just going to place it normal style. Yes, yes. And theoretically, it should just be lightable. Oh. Ooh. I want to go through. In case anything bad comes through, I'm going to make a little moat. This won't stop a lot, but it'll stop a little bit, just in case bad stuff. And if super bad stuff comes through, well, this is pretty far away. If I look at the map, it's a solid distance, and that'll work quite well. We can let things crawl back up. So we want to be able to jump past. Yes, yes. I'll be right back when I put some stuff away, and we'll take a peek through the nether. Alright, we've put away the stuff. I kind of forgot to put away my bag. FYI, I got some signalum from the quest for making an alloy smelter, just the basic one. So, super useful there. Ooh, I'm nervous. Do we have anything? I don't think we do. I took off my baubles. Oh, we're just gonna die. Let's do it together. And here we are. It's dark. It's spooky. It's very dark. But at least we're not in like a super dangerous spot. It spawned us with some nether quartz, so right in the middle of a nether quartz vein. That is nice. A little bit of an open space over here. I see on the map that there's a big pool of lava somewhere near here. I'm not seeing any super badness quite yet, but that is likely to change. Whoa. Maybe a little bit of lag in here. Just a touch bit of that. It's not liking the video effects, I think. That might be it. Or maybe just the the F7. We can take that off right now. Oh, that's all our torches. Okay. Ooh, spooky. Let's take a look at what the quest book has to say about the Nether. Definitely not safe space. It's dark. You'll find that with all the fire and lava, gets great lighting. Functionally, though, make sure to bring some night vision. Okay, that maybe should have done that, huh? Kill some blazes, and it gives me a blaze charm. That's cool. They have more HP. They make a small explosion. Okay, yeah. Try not to get super close. There's withers in here. Easier to find than ever. They also get all the other buffs that normal skeletons do. Great. Aggressive. Are more aggressive than ever. They will get hostile if you touch them. Whoa. Chance of getting mad if you break blocks, any blocks near them. That's wonderful. They also get all the standard bonuses that zombies get. Fantastic. And there's apparently a machine that does something. Infernal Deconglomerator. That uses mana and energy to break down mundane blocks into rarer materials. Nifty. I don't know what to expect from that, but maybe we'll take a look at that at some juncture. What material? What's the list? That's a lot of stuff. Lots of lava in there. Mana input, yeah. We don't really have mana yet, so maybe we should have mana. Faint Amaranth. Okay, glowstone can be mined in the Nether. Yeah, we also centrifuge some, so that's no big deal. Alright. Yeah. This is spooky. I can hear some ghasts in the background. Spooky, spooky, scary ghasts. Let's get this Nether underway. I am feeling a little bit more secure in here now that we've taken a peek and it hasn't killed me right away. What was it that we needed for gallium, right? Because that's the main reason we came in here. There are a few others, but this is where it's at. Gallium or byproducts. So we need zinc, bauxite, or spherolite. And those come in bauxite or, yeah, and that's at 30 to 100. Nether quartz, cool. Manganese, zinc at last, 10 and 70. That gives good stuff. Was that spherolite? No. Spherolite, spherolite, spherolite. I'm not seeing spherolite in any of these areas, but maybe it is in the overworld. Yeah, I think we'll be able to come in here, light it up a little bit more, and mine some goodies. I might do that between episodes, or I might try and store up a little bit of stuff. I was like, ooh, look, another portal. Yeah, that's my portal. It's silly Krita, jeez. Do I see anything other than... It's dark. It's disturbingly dark. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Nether. This has been Krita, and this is Feed the Beast Interactions. I hope you've had a wonderful time joining me all the way to this hellish place, but we're gonna have to call it from here. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye. Yay for another episode. Bye. Shift, shift, shift.